My name is Dan Nicholson, and we're here at the Chilliwack Central Karate Club, which is my karate school that I own and operate. I had a friend of mine who first suggested that we come down and give martial arts a try, so I did, and a little bit reluctantly at first. I didn't know if it was going to be for me, and so we went down to the dojo in Mission and tried out the class, and I loved it, and I think he did too, but I ended up joining the dojo and he didn't, so here I am today, 15 years later. Good job, excellent. It was actually pretty early on. I was maybe a yellow or orange belt, and still in my first year of practicing at the dojo up in Mission. And like I said before, I was 17, so you're at that age where you're having to decide what you want to do for the rest of your life, what you want to do for work. And the school that I was at was a professional martial arts school, so it was a successful business. The instructor there made good money, so I figured if I applied myself, I could do that and make a living doing karate. I mean, I could have done any number of things, but karate was the one thing that I enjoyed the most, so I wanted to do that. Right now we've got just under 150 students, which is the most that we've ever had. When we started 11 years ago, we had only a dozen or 2 dozen students, and it's just slowly grown as the years have gone by. Go! I have a 4th degree black belt in karate, Dojo karate. Also a 2nd degree black belt in Ryukyu Kobudo, which is an Okinawan weapons art, very similar to karate but with weapons. And I also practice Japanese Jiu-Jitsu. I've got a brown belt in that. And Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu I started studying very recently. I'm still only a white belt in that, so still learning. My favorite part of teaching is when a student has a breakthrough, when they're doing something that they're having a hard time with, and they come to me and they try to tell me that they can't do this, they can't do that, or they can't spar, or they can't get this kata right, or they can't compete and win a medal. And then it happens for them. We work on it and we have a breakthrough, and you can see the look on their face when they finally get to the other side of that. That's what I enjoy most about being an instructor. In my opinion, the most important thing is that you have to work hard when you train. I mean, it's always been that you come to the dojo to train, to work hard, and you gotta come to the dojo with that attitude each and every time you train. There's a lot of people out there in a lot of schools, they come to the dojo and they don't even break a sweat. They spend most of the time just talking about various theories on this and that rather than actually practicing. Another part of that is sparring. You have to spar with each other and actually apply what you're learning in the dojo. And if it can't be applied, then it's useless. So the most important part about the martial arts is just to keep that fighting spirit. Remember, it is about fighting. As much as some people like to think it's not about fighting, that's exactly what it's about. So you have to be able to work hard in the dojo and apply what you're learning in a practical, real life situation. I think the best thing to do is just go down and visit some martial arts schools. Every school is different. Every instructor is different. The culture in each club is different, so you have to find a school that's a good fit for you. Not everybody's going to fit in my club. Not everybody's going to fit in the club down the road. You have to go there, kind of get a sense of what they're all about, and see if their goals line up with your goals. See if their instructor's personality works works well with yours. And if it does, then the two of you can work together to achieve your goals and be successful. In the future, I think we might be moving more towards sparring and practical fighting in our training. I mean, there's a traditional aspect to the martial arts where we practice a lot of exercises, like katas, for example, that are good in their own right, but in my opinion, it doesn't deserve to be the focus of any martial arts programming. It's an important aspect of the traditions of the martial arts, but like I was explaining before, you have to be able to apply what you're learning in real life. Otherwise, it's kind of like dancing around in your pajamas instead of actually performing martial arts. So it's going to be moving more in that direction in the future, I believe.
I think that's good. You want to do a kata?
Okay, which one?
Okay, you pick the most elaborate, fancy-looking thing you know.
And do Shisoju.
A kata is a pattern of moves used to display what you know at a certain belt level. They get more advanced the higher you rise up the ranks. The following is an example of a kata.